Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, did the Edmonton Oilers need that, or did the Edmonton Oilers need that? Following an absolutely horrible 8-3 loss on Tuesday to the Dallas Stars, the Oilers had 3 days off and clearly used those 3 days to their advantage. They come in with a nearly perfect hockey game this afternoon against the Seattle Kraken, picking up a 4-0 victory. Basically, if it could go a certain way this afternoon, it went the Edmonton Oilers' way. Taking a look at some of the game stats here, Seattle ends up out shooting Edmonton 26-25, but that's pretty much the only category that they won in. The Oilers going 2 for 2 on the power play, Seattle going 0 for 6. I mean, you could say the Edmonton Oilers played with fire, giving up 6 power plays to the Seattle Kraken this afternoon, but their penalty kill just absolutely stellar, led by the returning Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who has a goal and an assist this afternoon. He looked absolutely fantastic. A beautiful power play goal. He just had an impact on all of the special teams and 5-on-5 for the Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner, a lot of the negativity coming into this game, of course, surrounded around him. We have the rumors going on around Stuart Skinner possibly moving to the Pittsburgh Penguins, but if this was his final game as an Edmonton Oiler, you couldn't ask for a much better final game, but who knows? It's all rumors right now, so this might be just the reprieve that Stuart Skinner needed and might be something that keeps him an Edmonton Oiler at least a little while longer, but a fantastic, fantastic shutout performance from Stuart Skinner this afternoon. Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, the other goal scorers this afternoon. Zach Hyman picking up his first goal of the year. Connor Clattenburg getting his first NHL fight, although didn't end up being much of a fight, just 2 pounds and down went the opposition. Another fight, I believe, for Darnell Nurse. Alec Regula got in a fight as well. This was, of course, Edmonton's rematch against Mason Marchment, who put out Zach Hyman in last year's playoffs. And apparently there was an exchange before the game, Mason Marchment apologizing to Zach Hyman, but the pleasantries ended there because these two teams were going at each other all afternoon. Mason Marchment right at the center of it. So the Oilers getting some revenge here for sure. Draisaitl, Hyman, McDavid, the other goal scorers, like I said, Nuge. 4 of the guys that are basically keys to the Edmonton Oilers' success, along with goaltender Stuart Skinner with a big shutout this afternoon. The big guns stepped up for the Edmonton Oilers, but there was a great energy going through the whole lineup. Making Mason Marchment that villain this afternoon really helped the Edmonton Oilers. This is a team that just looks lifeless far too often, and this afternoon you saw that energy, you saw that life, you saw that commitment through 60 minutes to get that big 4-0 victory here. And the Oilers do have another 2 days off following this game before they take on Minnesota on Tuesday, so hopefully they can just keep working on things, use another little break here. Minnesota is a team that always gives the Edmonton Oilers a little bit of trouble. I think they've had some more success against them as of late, but overall they've been a difficult team for the Edmonton Oilers, so it'll be a good test coming off a very strong 4-0 victory here this afternoon to see how they do against Minnesota, if they can put 2 strong hockey games together. And of course, all eyes will be on the future of Stuart Skinner, but he certainly seemingly earned himself a bit of a reprieve here with a perfect shutout performance. But at the same time, when rumors were going around about head coach Jay Woodcroft, the team beat the Seattle Kraken and he was fired shortly thereafter. So you just never know what is going to happen. But like I said, if this was Stuart Skinner's final performance with the Edmonton Oilers, it was absolutely outstanding. Loved every second for him. And if this does indeed earn him a reprieve in the trade market, we'll be happy to see Stu stick around. I've always been behind Stu. Tried to cheer him on here. I don't think he's had a fair shake here with the Edmonton Oilers, but things are where things are, and the Oilers have had a lot of negativity around them this year, so that's why it's just so damn special to see this win this afternoon. This was definitely something this team needed, and hopefully it's something that pushes the team in a far more positive direction. So I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys. Like I said, a nearly perfect afternoon here for the Oilers. A 4-0 shutout victory over the Seattle Kraken. Just exactly what this team needed. Let me know your thoughts on the win overall. Do you think this earns Stuart Skinner a reprieve from the trade talk, or do things just proceed as they were? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.